Esso, thank you for inviting A4G down here today. What's actually going on here?
We are here at my first ever headline show in London at the Garage in Highbury, Islington, so I'm really excited about it.
So before we get super into this, 101 with SO, first of all, you got to tell me, you got to tell the fans who love you, how this actually came about, how you started your career in gospel rap.
So, you know, I became a Christian when I was 15, and then at that point I kind of put the mic down because I was doing music before that. So I put the mic down, then a year later I met this group called New Direction, and then kind of took it from there really. And then when I graduated from university in 2010, I released the mixtape, and then a year after that I got signed, and then yeah man, so God has just been opening doors, and then, you know, just moving a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have planned for, you know what I mean? So it's really good, man, excited about that. More than I can bear, more than I can, more than I can bear, more than I can bear, more than I can, God will never give me.
So I know, because a little birdie tells me that during your career in gospel rap, you was actually teaching at the same time.
Yeah. So I was a school teacher at two schools actually, one in Beckenham and then one in Sutton. Teaching religious studies because my degree was in theology. So that was really good at the time, you know what I mean? But I feel like God just, you know, availed me with the opportunity to do music full time, and I took it and started to do it. Yeah, but in terms of like doing music and teaching, it was hard because, you know, teachers have 70-hour weeks, and then sometimes I'll be in the studio till like 1, 2 in the morning, have to wake up and then go to work. So that was, you know what I mean, that was killer. I was pushed to a position where like I didn't really have I had a choice, and I chose, you know, to try and do music, you know what I mean? I didn't want to be the guy who, you know, 10 to 15 years down the line will look back and go, man, I wish I would have, you know, done music, so on and so forth. So yeah, I just took a risk, you know, a leap of faith, if you would. It wasn't even like, I was literally in work on Monday, I wasn't there on Tuesday. I made a conscious decision, like, you know, am I gonna leave my job now and then do music? And it's like, yeah, let me do it. Yeah, absolutely. And look, here we are doing this.
Like mama speaking wisdom to my ear, giving great advice. At times I write only just to see my status like pride. So much folly up in my trolley. Can God use someone like me? I keep asking the same question. Brow stay sweating, spirit give rest indeed. It's not about you, young, as he says. Decrease, increase in my sentences. Need Jesus, deep thesis that is heaven sent. Belief is him, then I rest and then lean since I get my strength from the bread of life, so I feast on. Drink water from his well, should I keep calm? Cease sipping, cease spitting, deep thought. This ordeal made me feel like a cease flaw. Yeah.
So Esso, basically what A4G has done exclusively for you is giving some of your audience members the opportunity to ask you some private and personal questions. Is that all right with you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right then, well then it's time we ask SO.
What's up SO? Got a question for you. When did you realise that God had confirmed your career as a gospel rapper?
So I would say God has gifted me to do music, you know what I mean? I don't say He's particularly called me solely to be a rapper, you know what I mean? I used to be a teacher, you know, I was called to that, I feel, and still am, you know, in certain elements. I'm still teaching at my church. I still teach on stage when I'm doing my music. My music is in certain ways didactic, so like it's still teaching people. But yeah, so when I don't know, I think when the door started opening, I knew like God was doing something here.
Hi, Esso, just wanted to know what's your favourite song from So It Begins album?
That's a tough question. I don't have a Sure Thing's my favorite. Because I remember like writing that song on my couch and just having a good feeling about it when we recorded it, and just thinking like, this is it, this is the song. And in the video, just the fun with the barbecue and every member of Lamp Mode, that was, yeah. So I would say like Sure Thing was my favorite song of So It Begins.
That's what I'm saying. Damn, that what is the basis? The basin. That's the word of basin, baby. I'm painting a picture so you see. Grace is truly amazing, high, never changing. So much more in store. Faith is getting low. Focused in on the Lord, on the cross. Did it, bringing peace to my heart. Eyes on Jesus, saying this in the head time. What we say, I got it. We got it. We got it. Plus he promised eternal.
Hi Esso, we just wanted to know, are you currently looking for a girlfriend? And if so, what Christian values are you looking for?
So I'm happy as a single man right now, just serving God in the capacity that I'm doing it in. So qualities, I wouldn't want to reel them off, but go read something by Elizabeth Elliot. That'll explain. What I mean? Let Me Be a Woman by Elizabeth Elliot will give you some good qualities to have in a woman. Yeah.
You more concerned about the state of your soul than chasing the goal for the budget life. Yeah, Bible studies on Monday nights, kinda sweet, right? Honey, like these types loving life. They ain't tripping, get their wisdom from the Lord. Swimming in their system, they live it no funny gripe. In the world, this word, there's still a worse verb. But to you, submission is not man, you got everything a man need. You shooting for the Lord.